is Anya. I'm 30 years old and I'm a digital marketing manager.
Hi, I'm Jeeves. I'm a contributor for different digital publications.
Vanessa Tan. I am 49 years old and I work as a marketing manager for a chemicals company.
When I was in the States a long time ago, somebody introduced me to the magic that is Price Club. So Price Club is essentially what SNR looks like. It's a warehouse with magic, with rows and rows of shelves with cheap stuff. With SNR, you had a lot of imported goods, you had a lot of stuff that wasn't available in the in the usual supermarkets, and then some of them were cheaper than the usual supermarkets.
I thought of applying for SNR first kasi wala pa namang Landers back then. Only because my mom was a member when I was still single, and I got exposed to the world of bulk buying. So when I was able to get my own, I enjoyed the benefits of being able to buy my snacks, being able to enjoy yung pizza ng SNR, mga ganon. And then eventually, when Landers came in, but I didn't apply for it until recently na lang. I think last year when my mother-in-law naman and my husband wanted to try Landers in Alabang.
Back in 2009, when I applied for my SNR card, I applied for it because they were like Costco. And I travel a lot, and there are some stuff that I miss, especially from the US. So I applied at SNR because they had the same products. I applied for the Landers card because it was closer to my home, and they had good deals also.
I like to have my options, so for both SNR and Landers. There are items in SNR that's not in Landers, and there are items in Landers that are not in SNR. So I think we want to have that flexibility, my husband and I, to just go wherever we want to go, because there could be instances na when we're outside, kunwari, we're back out there, di ba? Parang when we're outside and then, ay, may kailangan pala tayong bilhin. Okay, let's go to the nearest Landers or SNR. Parang I don't want to feel like I'm limited with my options just because I don't have my membership for it.
For stuff like, for people who are dieting, like for example, for quinoa. Quinoa is about 2 to 3 times more expensive at a health food store than SNR. My mom is very particular on old-fashioned oats. I couldn't find it anywhere else. You get Quick Cook or the other kind of oatmeal elsewhere, but if you are maintaining any sort of bar at home, there's a reason why when whiskey, vodka, and rum, when they come up with their ads, they always say available at SNR. You gotta believe them, because if you have a bar at home, I assure you that you will really take full advantage of your card.
I go to Landers mainly to get my stock of vitamins. And it's like, for instance, vitamins that come in bulk, I buy them at Landers because they're more and they're cheaper. I also go there for baked goods. And if there's a special occasion, people around me prefer the pizza at Landers. SNR, I go there for meats. For example, if I'm throwing a party and I need some serious meat, so I go and buy a beef tenderloin, or I buy big salmon.
For SNR, I think yung top of mind ko usually would be like the snacks. I don't have it with me. I just finished it. Yung Hers, Herrs, the big bottle of cheese curls. I think the meat selection in SNR is better also. Recently lang kami nag-try to buy yung mga essentials namin in big bottles. So, we tried that out with Landers. Ito, yung aming, o di ba ang laki? Mabigat siya in real life, kunwari hindi. Pero, yung fabric softener, kasi nga, it's one of the things that you use naman every 2 weeks. So, hindi okay lang for us to buy it in bulk. And mukhang okay naman siya so far.
Normally, we don't buy like electronics and stuff, but if you are lucky, you can chance upon really good deals. Like for example, we got kettles at buy one take one. We for like $700. That was not a bad deal. We were able to find one of a kind stuff like milk frothers for coffee.
I needed a vacuum cleaner, and I'm just haunting them for deals. So, alam mo yun, basta hindi immediate, you just go and browse, and then you don't get you get something really nice.
Select pricing on things that you know you will find a lot more expensive everywhere else. And for me, I'm a transport cyclist, so one of the things that I really appreciate about SNR is that when I go there with a bicycle, there's a place to secure my bicycle, and when I need help securing and boxing things so that I can bring them around, the staff are friendly enough or accommodating enough to help.
I do the pharmacy at Landers, and I take advantage of the barber shop at Landers. Says, I keep my hair short, so I go there and with my receipt, and I'm like, pipila ako, and then free trim.
Both kasi have, both memberships have their own food court, yon, so that you have access to that. I think yung pinaka-favorite ko is yung fuel discount sa Caltex with Landers. So I have like a bunch of receipts but that I've yet to consume. Ang hirap lang kasing magpagas kasi sa yun lang. I think yung drawback lang is it's not in any Caltex branch. Kailangan sa Caltex within the Landers property.
For myself, I think it's worth getting both memberships, primarily because I've tried both and I enjoy shopping at both supermarkets.
I think it's worth it when you consider that a membership is roughly 700 to 800 pesos a year if you're able to take advantage of the economies of scale. So what I mean by that is that if it makes sense for you, if you're able to buy detergent in 10 kilo, 20 kilo pails instead of a 2 kilo pack.
I think having membership card for both SNR and Landers are worth it. Especially for Landers, I have to say, because of all of the benefits that you get. So, and definitely it's worth it if you live near these establishments, for whether it's SNR or Landers. But I think to buy your essentials in bulk, definitely worth it to have both, either or SNR or Landers membership.
But for those who have not had a membership yet, I would suggest that you go first and see which is more which store would supply your needs better, because maintaining both is not cheap. Although Landers has a more affordable membership card, and their selection is pretty good. I have a lot of good things to say about shopping at SNR also, which has a pricier, but their offers is also worth it because they have a lot of good deals that you don't find at other stores.